Hi and welcome to today's workout, which is focusing on glute strength and pelvic stability. And I'm doing this workout really with cyclists and runners in mind, because I hear a lot of cyclists, particularly with lower back problems, and quite often it's to do with weak glutes and not having any strength around the pelvis. So it's really, if you're a cyclist, it's for you, but it's going to be a great one for anybody. Okay, so we're going to start with some gentle curtsy squats just to warm up. So we're going to curtsy back and lift up on the side. Okay, so good. 2. Just warming those legs up, warming the glutes up. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're going to come into a gentle squat back. So I'll show you from the side. Just a gentle squat back so we're comfortable. We're going to push our palms of our hands together, take the leg out to the side, and we're just going to lift and lower the leg. Okay, so from the front. Side. So what we don't want to do is lean over. We'll try and stay central, and we lift and lower. So we're going to do 8 for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll squat in the middle. Other side. So make sure we're not tipping over. I could feel myself doing that then because I know what's coming. Lift and lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend. Oh, I can certainly feel that around my glutes. Okay, so next one we're going to do, we're going to come into a lunge back. So make sure the feet aren't too narrow. Make sure you've got a nice stable base. We're going to lunge back to a knee lift and then point the foot forward but flex the foot and back. So we lunge, knee lift, flex and back. Okay, actually we're not going to do that. We're going to lunge up, straight leg back. Apologies. Let's go for the second option. Okay. So drop the knee and then lift the leg but keep the foot flexed for 2, 3, 4, 5. So don't lift that leg too high at the back. We don't want to hurt the lower back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Other side. So lunge, drop the knee, flex the foot as we extend the leg at the back for 2. Okay, so keep it nice and controlled. Don't rush the movement. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. It's just a gentle squat, push up, just give those legs a little bit of a shake. Okay, so we're going to come to the end of the mat now. We're going to roll down and then we're going to come to lying on our back. So let's inhale here. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Flex over, keeping that pelvis high as long as you can. And then we'll just walk out. Drop the knees, cross the ankles, and let's roll onto our back. Okay, so we want our feet quite close into us. And we're going to do hip rolls, but keeping our feet on the floor. So we're going to take our arms to a low V, palms facing upwards. We're going to just let the knees and hips rock over to one side, and then use those obliques to bring them back. Good. So it should be a little twisting in that lower back. Nice stretch for the hips. Let's do 2 more. And last one. So now taking our feet to hip bone distance apart, arms along on the mat, we're going to go into our pelvic curl. So we tip the pelvis towards the rib cage using the abdominals as we peel that spine off the mat, 1 vertebra at a time. Sure the weight's even in the feet, the rib cage is down, holding it at the top. We're going to open and close the knees while we keep lifting that pelvis up for 5, 4, squeeze the glutes, 3, 2, 1, and then roll it back down. Okay, we're going to do 2 more sets of those. So rolling up, open, close, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rolling back down. Okay, 1 more. Really start getting movement out that spine. Squeeze the glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rolling down. Great job. Okay, take our left leg long now, and we're going to bring our right knee to tabletop or straight for our 1 leg circle. So the arms can be long along the mat, or we're going to take them up, but the shoulder blades stay planted on the back. We take the leg around and down and up, making sure our pelvis is staying stable. So draw those abdominals right down into the mat. Okay, we should not be swaying at all around the pelvis area. 4 and 5, keep that foot in line with the knee, and then take it round the other way. So if you have a straight leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just hug that knee in, circle the ankle, and the other way, and then let us change sides. So foot in. If you need to keep your arms on the mat, do that. So we take the leg around and down and up. So if you hear any clicking at all around the pelvis, which I do in this hip when I go clockwise, make the movement smaller. Okay, 4, 5. Okay, and then I don't get the click when I go the other way, so I can make the movement bigger, but only as big as I can control my pelvis with my abs. 3, 2, 1. Hug the knee in and turn the ankle. Excellent job. So now we're going to roll on to our side. Okay. So we're going to lie long. So create a pillow with your bottom arm. Okay, when we're lying sideline, we do not want to be collapsed. Okay, we want to be making sure we have a little gap, or that our waist is lifted. We don't want to collapse our rib cage down. Okay, both legs are going long, so push that top hip away and you'll feel your underside lifting. We're going to lift the top leg, lift the bottom leg to meet it, and then we're going to lift and lower that bottom leg for 8, 7, 6, keep long, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them both up. We're going to do big scissors, but controlled. 7, 6. So 1 leg back, 1 leg forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now small scissors for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending both knees in now. So knees should be in the front of the mat, but the feet are sort of in line with your hips for our clamshell. So keep the feet and knees together, feet and toes and heels together as we open and close. So don't rock back on the hip, only open it as much as yours will allow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now take that leg long, flex the foot, the knee comes towards the ribs, push that heel away for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's just give that glute a stretch out before we switch to the side. So we'll lunge your back, cross one ankle over the knee, and just feel that stretch around the glute. And then if you wish, bring the knee towards the chest, but try and push that pelvis away just to make sure you have a nice stretch around the hip. And breathe. And drop the legs crossed a bit more and just bring those knees in towards you, just for a stretch, slightly different place. And hold on to the knees, roll up, and let's go to the other side. Okay, so getting set up, we're long, feet are slightly in front, our waist is lifted. Okay, I know it's not super comfortable on your hip, but we're not going to be here too long. So we lower and lift that bottom leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big scissors for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now small. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees for the clamshell. Okay, so I find it easier if I hold my hip joint just to make sure I'm not rocking back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leg goes long, foot flexed, knee to the chest, and ready, push away for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them in, and let's stretch off that right glute now. Allow the body to rest into that stretch, the muscles to release, and then pull that leg in if you wish. Crossing the knees, pulling in a little bit closer. Good. And then roll up, and we're going to come onto our tummy. Okay. So we're going to lie down, and we're going to rest our head on the back of our hands. So our legs are long, their feet are about hip-bone distance apart, and our heels are slightly turned in just to give a little bit of more space in the pelvis. Our glutes and hamstrings are pulling down. Our abs are lifted to make that little imaginary pocket of air, so the abs are switched on to protect the back. We're going to go into our leg extension. So we're going to contract the glute, the hamstring, lift the right leg and lower. Left glute, hamstring, lift. So please listen to my cues. Glute, hamstring, lift. So if you are a cyclist and doing this, this is the order you want your legs to fire in when you're on the bike. You don't want to miss the glute and only use the hamstring. because that'll start pulling your back into all sorts of nasty shapes. Good. Glute, hamstring, down. We're thinking length here, not height. Down. 2 more either side. Down. Down. And last one. Down. Glute, hamstring, down. Good. So now we're going to lift the leg, bend the knee, straighten the leg, and down. So lift, bend with a flex foot, straighten with a flex foot, and down. Good. Lift, bend, straighten, down. Keep that glute hamstring as the order in which you're using your body to lift the leg. And down. Down, last one either side. Good. Okay, so let's just do a little bit of back extension. So we're taking our arms to a goalpost position. Our head is resting just off the mat. We inhale as our nose rubs along the mat, and we come up into our extension and down. Good. So inhale as we lift, not too high, making sure all the work's coming from that upper back, nothing in the lower back, and down. Good. Try not to push through the forearms too much. Obviously you're going to push through them a bit, but we just want to make sure those upper back extensions are working. Again, if you're a cyclist, you really need those upper back extensors when you're on the bike. Down. Otherwise all the effort goes into the lower back. And down. Let's just do 3 more. Two. And last one. And then let's just push up into a shell stretch. So rounding over that imaginary ball. Good. Okay, so our final exercises, we're going to come into an elbow resting 4-point kneeling, and then we're going to step out into plank, but using the alternate legs as first. So we'll step out with the right, left, in with the right, in with the left, then out left, in with the left. So we're going to do that 6 times, then we're going to do a little bit of a stretch, and then we'll come back and do another 6. Okay, so making sure when we're on our elbows, again, that those upper back lat muscles are working for you. So let's take the right leg out to plank. Right leg in, left leg, hold, in, right leg, in, left leg, in, one more either side, and left, in. Okay, so then let's take one more and let's hold here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I want you to bring your right knee forward now. I'm going to lift up and just sink into that runner's lunge, so opening up the front of the pelvis. And breathe. Okay, and then we're just going to put our hands on the mat and stretch out that back leg again, sinking into those hips. And then if you wish, just add in a rotation. Bring it back down, drop the knee, and let's come back into that 4-point kneeling. Okay, so this time we're going to make it just a tiny bit harder. She says confidently. We're going to not drop the knees in the middle, okay? So we're going to keep those knees hovering off the mat as we take the right leg back. Left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left. Good, 3 more. Keep pushing through those hands to support the upper back. Oh dear, I've lost count now. I think this is the last one. Or maybe this is. Okay, step out and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Bring that left leg foot up front. Lifting up. Drop those shoulders down, away from the ears, and lean into that lunge. Okay, if you wish, hands down, extend that back leg, just drop into that pelvis a little bit more, and then open out into a nice rotation. Hands back, drop the knee, and we'll just come into a nice seated glute stretch to finish. Okay, so cross those legs over. Try and keep your sit bones grounded, lifting up through the chest. Okay, and then rotate. And breathe. Back. Uncross. Switch legs. Pull that knee in. And then rotate. Try to keep the spine vertical. Don't sink with a flexed spine. And back. And you are done. So I think that's probably 15-20 minutes of really focused glute pelvic stability work. Working the upper back, some strengthening that through our shoulders as well. And I feel like that is going to be a super useful routine for any cyclist. So have fun on your bike, stay safe, and I will see you back here on the mat very soon. Bye bye.